Morning, Sunday morning, and you are on Don's Moto Tours, baby. Alright, this is called Brooksville Routes. Alright, if you're coming down 41, you go to 476, which is Lake Lindsay Road. You make a right. This is going to be the simplest way for you to find 439, which goes into 39A, which will take you to Floral City through some gorgeous back curvy roads. Alright, so like I said, you take 41 to Lake Lindsay Road, you make a right, and as we're going down here, we will be right back when we're coming up on Highway 439. We'll be right back. This is Don's Moto Tours, Brooksville Routes. Alright, we're still on 476 Lake Lindsay Road. Should be coming up on 439 here, right around this corner. It's a great road, and you're out in the middle of nowhere, so it makes it really nice. Cruising along here about 58 miles an hour right now, in fifth gear. Relax. Beautiful day for a country ride. A lot of routes here in Brooksville. A lot of short loops, long loops, whatever allotted time you have to ride will dictate what road you take. Alright, here we come. 439, make a left. Hopefully this guy lets me go. Alright, we're good. That's a great road. Welcome to my world on Sunday morning, folks. I don't think it gets any better. Shall we do the whole route? I mean, I don't know how much time you have, but I've never filmed the whole route, so we might as well go ahead and do it, right? 439 north. Kind of weave through these little towns and stuff. These are some really old homes back in here. A lot of Baptist churches. Easy living, you know what I mean? I mean, when I get older, I'm a firm believer in small home, big garage. Clean the house quickly. Grab the wife and head on out, you know? My wife doesn't usually ride with me. She'll ride on the little bike though. She likes the little guy. We have a Z125 Pro. She likes to get on that. We take it to hell in Georgia when we go there. Excuse me. She enjoys that a lot. I think the big bikes just intimidate her a little bit. Plus I go faster, so she doesn't like that. Hey, it's not for everybody. I'm lucky. I take whatever I get when it comes to that. So I'm always thrilled that she will get on the back of the little bike. But this road is just gorgeous. And it, excuse me. And as you can see, there's nobody out here. I mean, the cars I see are parked in the driveway. And it just goes like this for miles. What I like about it is I'm relaxed. Just gotta be careful coming through here. You know, people are going to church on Sunday, and wildlife. I've had deer run out in front of me on this road. Just gotta watch out. signs up. Usually you see deer crossing signs. They got cow crossing signs up here. We'll definitely take a look at one of those coming up. These houses have been here for a long time. I mean, 60, 70 years each house. Not that one, but a lot of them. Also, there's a bike trail that comes in and out, weaves in and out of this road up this way. I'm going to be coming up this way next week with a couple buddies, Mike and one of his buddies, I do believe. Mike's on the same page as me. He's I think he's 63. Just had a open heart surgery, God bless him, you know. And he's out riding again. He just got it done a few months back. Amazing what they do with medicine nowadays. Crazy, huh? But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Couldn't ask for a better riding day if you tried. Not too hot, not too cold, perfect. This road is like, yes. Oh, there's a car in front of me. That wrecks the whole day. It's a little bike trail that comes through here. That little dog was a little feisty, wasn't he? About choked himself to death trying to get to the bike. Nice out here in the middle of the country, you know. Quiet. Smell fresh air out here, you know. Not a whole lot of cars going by. You live in the city, you smell that smoggy, foggy exhaust stuff. Kind of weird. Hey, let's build a house in the middle of the field. The most traffic I've seen on this road. Get rid of these guys somehow. Not gonna happen, folks. But as you can see, it is a nice country road, huh? Yeah, this isn't much fun when you got to follow a car. Not liking it very much at all, I tell you. Alright, we'll be back. I'm going to pull over for a minute. That's where we just were when I told you we were pulling over. Let's go ahead and get after it. Beautiful day. Isn't it nicer without a car in front? ever get a chance, come on out here. It's easy enough to find. There's a couple more turns. Now it turns in 39. Citrus 39. They just take the 4 off. I don't know why, but that's what they did. There's always sand in this corner. Watch out. A lot of farmers out here, cattle ranching. Old Florida style trees, all the Spanish moss hanging over the road. Pretty cool. Look at that. Doesn't get any better, does it? And we live in Florida. That's what I always tell myself. Hey man, you're lucky you live up in this area, because we're only 10 minutes from these kind of roads. I mean, these roads go for miles. You can take a lot of different routes, like I was telling you back when we first started. Pretty good stuff. Many of you guys from Pinellas are tuning in. You need to travel on up. A long ride from there, but it's worth it. It's kind of like being in the mountains. Kinda. That's as close as you're going to get. As far as the curves and the feeling of being out in the woods. If you've been to the mountains, you know what I'm talking about. This is a great ride right here. Sign up here, and you're going to come to a stop sign, obviously. And when you get to the stop sign, you make a right-hand turn. Here's where you we're going to make a left, Mike, and then I told you to make a right, if you remember. So you do know how to get to that point right there. Instead of making the left, make a right. Come out here by yourself, now you know. So you come down here just a little jaunt, you see here 39 39A west. And it'll continue into more beautiful curvy roads. And you just come down this road and take it easy, relax. Taking the sights. Some nice properties out here. Private property, you know. Big pieces of land. I don't think it'll ever overbuild up here. It'll always stay like this, nice and rural. Beautiful. motorcycle heaven. Surprised I haven't seen any bikes on this road. Usually do. A lot of guys don't usually venture up this far. Another reason why I come up here. Want to hang around the Spring Hill area up there off of 50 and Spring Lake Highway. There's a lot of bikes. You get packs of them going way too fast. A lot of guys think it's a racetrack out there. I was never into that either, that going really fast stuff. I guess that's why I made it to 67 years old, right? What a beautiful day, huh? Same damn car. Probably taking a Sunday drive, nothing wrong with that. I took my wife down this route just to show her where we go on our motorcycles one day. Come up here to eat at Robin's. Nice cattle there, huh? What you looking at, fool? Sure is nice out here. 39A, now you make the left. This will take you to the famous Sleepy Hollow. Maybe we'll stop in there today. It's probably going to be open. Maybe we'll stop and give me a hot dog. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's a little later, so should be able to. Should be open. Let's see. Sleepy Hollow used to be a place where loads of bikes would be. We used to have $5 barbecue. It'd be a grilled chicken on the grill with two sides. What a deal. Mobile homes out here. Be going to a little part of town right here. I think this is a store for the locals to get something to eat right here. We got a U-Haul rentals. Jack's place. Withlacoochee River waterways up this way. That's what all these canals are. cool how it weaves through people's little neighborhoods and towns. I mean, if you live all the way out here, you got to drive 1,000,000 miles to get to a store. Some carefree living out here. As in, we don't care about anything. Some of them do. Wouldn't expect a highway like this to be rolling through neighborhoods like this. Pretty cool. This is the Withlacoochee River right here, part of it. See here in just a second. Down too, boy. We are in a severe drought here in Florida. So everybody's trying to conserve water, that's for sure. Alright, you get a sign here, 39A, you got to make a right. And not at the stop sign, right here. And then it turns into Old Gobbler Road, okay? Another local store right there. So I guess if you live here and you're in a pinch, you need something, you get out of the little local store and get it. This will rope around to Sleepy Hollow. And we are in Floral City. Hope you're enjoying the ride here. You are riding with Don from Don's Moto Tours, and this is a tour of some Brooksville routes that you can take. Just follow my channel, follow my directions, and you'll be in for a nice riding event. Up here in Floral City now. We're pretty way. How many miles we go? We've only gone 38.5 miles since I stopped for gas. Right down the road from my house. So we haven't been going that long. I think Sleepy Hollow will be around this corner here. Around one of these corners, there it is. I don't think they're open yet. Alright, we'll be back. Leave the Sleepy Hollow if you decide to stop there, which I did, and use the restroom. They're not open yet, but they let me in to do that. Pretty cool. So you continue west on Old Gobbler Road, which is going to loop you back around to 41. And you just take 41 south and head back home that way. And if you want to do some more riding, you can. You can just drift off to the west and hit 480, which will take you to 491, which will dump you on the Fort Gate Road, which will take you to the 7-Eleven. Used to be a racetrack, and you'll hook up on Cortez, which is Highway 50. Then you're back to reality and society and the stressful situation of cars, traffic, texting, phone calls, red lights, and the smell of exhaust. You don't get that out here. So once again, that's why some of us are lucky to live up this way that have access to the roads. The roads that are up here are available for motorcycle riding pleasure. It's a beautiful setting right here. See? Beautiful. Look at all those cypress trees. Gorgeous Florida nature. Nice place right there. I never did see those cow crossing signs. There's a deer. Anyway, I think you can catch them on the way back the other way. And sometimes I'll do the loop in reverse. I'll take 41 all the way up, then come up, do the loop all the way back. Get the country ride on the way home instead of on the way there. On 41, it's a straight shot. It gets boring, but still, it's still a nice ride. Will be your last curve before you reach 41, which will be up the road here. But this weather is really, really nice. In another 5 weeks, well, actually this week's going to be 89 for the high towards the end of the week, so we'll be in the 90s soon every day. I am looking forward to using my swimming pool though. That would be nice. The water temp is just about reaching 70 degrees now. Keep having these 60-degree evenings to keep the pool cooled off. Alright, and as you can see right now, we're going to be back to 41. Thanks for tuning in today. Hopefully that'll help you out if you want to do that route up here in Brooksville. I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. Y'all keep it shiny side up. Alright, to end it, 476. This is where we started our loop. We went that way to 439, made a left. Took it to the stop sign, made a right. Made a left on the 39. Took that all the way to the next stop sign. Made a left and a right, then around the Sleepy Hollow, back to 41, and here we are! Alright, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Don from Don's Moto Tours.